The historic downtown is the #1 tax revenue for Murfreesboro. Several years ago, the city hired a consultant to see what the city could do to help develop downtown. Two city employees came to a city council workshop meeting to communicate information from research done on Oxford, Mississippi's downtown area.
I'll talk a little bit about some of the things that we learned when we took a trip to Oxford, the directors of development services, some of the things that we gleaned from that and the takeaways. And maybe some of those that, if you have favor with those, maybe we can try that kind of stuff here and see if it works. This is an area of downtown Oxford, and you can see this building on the top here, added this porch on the side with some steps that access the top. But what it did is it added square footage to this building that it didn't have. It brought economic development to this building and to the owner of the building. People want to go there, they want to sit outside. So not only does it add square footage, but it brings people to the area. Outdoor dining expansion, front patios was something else that Oxford did. So what they did, got rid of some of the street parking that would have been on the front of this building, expanded the sidewalk, put in planters. So the city did the public infrastructure, paid for it, and the city's recouping that money by leasing that space back to the tenant. This is what it looked like before they came in. The top picture is what it looks like after. Another item that we saw is trash enclosures. Our alleyways, you see a lot of trash cans, a lot of single trash cans that go to different businesses, and it's really cluttered up. So what Oxford did is they divided the city into zones, and then they installed a trash enclosure that is for that zone. Those occupants are no longer allowed to store their trash outside so that they can keep the streets clean, keep the alleyways clean, and really make it look good. Inside it has grease drain, steam pressure washer to keep it clean, and then a trash compactor so that people can come in and get rid of it. This is an example. The top picture is an alleyway looking one direction. The bottom picture is 180 degrees looking the other direction. The bottom picture is where that trash receptacle was installed. The city also took it upon itself to get rid of some of the old wooden steps that were there, similar to what we have in some of our alleyways. That top picture, when it gets an area trash enclosure, it'll look like the bottom picture. Another opportunity that Oxford saw that they needed was a parking garage. The blue area shows where the parking garage now sits. Prior to its existence, the city created a parking commission that installed meters throughout downtown. These meters generate enough income to pay for the financing of that parking garage. The top picture here is the city of Murfreesboro. The bottom picture is Oxford, and very similar in size. The big difference that you see, I think, is the porches around the square in Oxford and that economic impact that it has, and the square footage that it adds and the people that it brings in.
We're starting to get business owners and stakeholders excited. So again, we're going to kind of formulate what each building needs, egress, parking, patio areas, and security. But how can we help them do that? We've also met with Metro building codes. I called those guys. I was like, you have old buildings. How do y'all do this? Like, there's got to be a way to help these people out. So they put a team together with their building official, fire marshal, local contractors, architects, to work with these people to come up with better ways, other solutions. I think that's something that we can implement here, and I think we'll move forward to that once we figure out with the downtown study and kind of us reassessing all these buildings, how can we do that? So I think we can make some of this stuff happen, and if we just keep the momentum up.
That's great. The next phase in the downtown study would be going out to engage interested individuals and trying to work some kind of collaboration with the city and see where we go next.
The one thing I would encourage you to do, one, make sure like you're doing, get all the parties together, because there's a lot of different, city, county, businesses, developers, all these people that have a stake in our downtown, getting those people together. But to me, the more critical point is identify something that you can make a big difference with, that are low-hanging fruit, so we can see that it's just not another study, it's not just another thing that we've identified, and we can claim the next part of that journey because we did something good.